Yo, what's going on, guys? It is Nate here, and unless you've been living under a rock, you know that E3 just came and I believe it's already gone. And there's a bunch of exciting news, whether it be Call of Duty or really PlayStation, Xbox, or any game. They had some pretty sweet news. It's a good time to be a gamer, I think, at least. At least I hope so. I hope that the companies are starting to listen to their fan feedback and stuff like that. And basically what I want to talk about is, of course, Black Ops 3, because I'm on that hype train, and that's all every commentator is going to be talking about for, the next whatever amount of months. I can't do the math in my head. And that's what I've been talking about since a month after Advanced Warfare came out. I was just kind of hoping that Black Ops 3 would come out the next day, but it didn't. It's going to come out in November, unfortunately. It's going to be a long time to wait. And I'm definitely excited. The gameplay that I saw, I actually did get my eyes on some gameplay before I just saw the trailer. And I didn't know what to think of it because I didn't really see any gameplay. Of course, it's going to be choreographed to look awesome with the explosions and wall running, but that's not actually what the game's going to look like. I still don't know because I haven't played the game. I still don't know how the community's going to react towards it. They're going to find all the BS stuff and, of course, exploit it. And, the first month of any Call of Duty is pretty much going to be good, or at least better than, the next 11 months or whatever. But I'm pretty hopeful. They brought back a lot of good stuff that I was looking forward to. I mean, a bunch of people said that the connections were good, but they're playing on a wired connection, so no one knows how the hit detection is or how the lag is or anything like that, because we won't know until the actual game comes out. I mean, when the beta comes out, we're probably still going to have some network problems, some matchmaking problems and stuff like that. I don't really expect the connections to be that good during the beta, but we shall see. I mean, the thing that they showed at E3, I think it was a pre-alpha or an alpha, I'm not sure which one, but it did look like a pretty solid game. It pretty much looked like they could, do some weapon balancing and then strip it out and people would accept it as a good game. Or at least a finished game, I should say. It definitely didn't look like it was in a pre-alpha build or anything like that. It looked pretty good. I'm excited that they brought back stuff like the YY and stuff like that. Definitely it's going to feel like the older Call of Duties. And I missed the YY from Ghost in Advanced Warfare. They didn't have it, unfortunately. And that's just a really big part of my game, I guess you could say. And speaking of game, the gameplay in the background is a 45 kill team deathmatch on Hijacked. I'm using the Scorpion and the Bouncing Betties. Bouncing Betties give me like 1,000 kills. I noticed the game before that people were using Bouncing Betties, so I switched to a class that had Bouncing Betties, and I decided to throw them back at them, give them a taste of their own medicine. And I noticed that it's getting a bunch of kills with it because people don't know how to avoid Bouncing Betties, I guess. I feel like the Bouncing Betties are like the most balanced thing ever, unless you put them on stairs, because you could hear them, you can see them. It takes a while for the trigger to delay, and then there's a way to avoid them. You could either use Flak Jacket or just duck. You could EMP them, shoot them, all that stuff. So I feel like it's pretty fair. If you don't hear it, if you just get hit by it, you deserve to die, I feel. But anyway, that's just another topic for another day. And they are bringing back a Bouncing Betty type thing, except that it kind of takes into consideration that you could run on walls, I should say, and like float around in your jetpacks. I don't know how I feel about it. I don't know how you dodge. I don't think you could duck to dodge this type of Bouncing Betty, or like it's a landmine, I think they call it. But anyway, there's definitely going to be a lot of tweaks and stuff between now and the game's release, so I'm not really concerned about that. Another thing that they brought back is the kill streaks that actually kill people. That's awesome. I mean, Ghost, you had the Trinity rocket, which would fire in 3 opposite directions that you didn't want it to, and then like smash into a building or like hit someone and not kill them, and that was like the best kill streak. It would give you like no kills per game, and that was their best kill streak. So good job, Ghost, you suck. And then Advanced Warfare, they had cool looking kill streaks, but you get like a bunch of kills in a row and you get the Warbird, and then it overheats in 10 seconds, and it's really stupid. It takes like 10 shots to kill someone. I didn't feel like I was getting rewarded if I were to play hard and actually play the objective and get kills and stuff like that, which was really hard to do anyway in that game because of the weapon balance and skill-based matchmaking. But again, people said that for the past 1,000 years. I don't really need to go over that again and again. So kill streaks that kill people, bringing back YYing. It just feels definitely like more like Call of Duty, even though it's kind of more like Titanfall. I feel like it's just going to be Titanfall, but it's going to feel like Call of Duty. So there's not going to be any Titans. There's going to be a shorter time to kill. I think in Titanfall you had 200 health instead of 100, and the hit detection is probably going to be better, and it's just going to feel more and more at home for me, which I'm excited about. I enjoyed Titanfall. you know, except for the things that I've mentioned. I don't really care too much for the Titans or the long time to kill or the lack of the weapons, but you know, I'm excited, you know, to have the Call of Duty feel with the kill streaks and the Call of Duty time to kill and the recoil and all that stuff. And I feel like there's a lot of stuff that could be balanced, like the specialist. I feel like when you die, you should lose it. I believe that's what it's called, the specialist. Each character is called like a specialist to get their own ability or gun, and it slowly charges up, kind of like a support kill streak for Modern Warfare 3. It doesn't matter if you die or not, it keeps on going until you get it. And I feel like they're going in the right direction where you get kills and it counts towards it, and you go on the objective and it counts towards it, and it doesn't last very long. And I think that's cool, but I think it should reset when you die, so it feels more like something that's rewarding and not just something everyone gets, because I feel like it's going to be really frustrating that, you know, you can't get on a very good kill streak. You know, you go on like a 10 kill streak, and then like every single time someone whips out their single shot pistol and just blasts you from across the map. It's going to be cool at first, but I think that's going to be something that's going to be kind of, I wouldn't say game breaking. Maybe for me it's going to be game breaking. I don't know about the community or how they'll feel about that. But, you know, again, I think it should be, you know, resetting when you die, or at least take off time. So, like, let's just say it takes 2 minutes to earn it if you're just standing in a corner, and, you know, you get like a minute off from getting kills, so you only have a minute left, and then you die, and it adds back 30 seconds or something like that. So, I don't know, maybe that's something they could do. I was thinking about that for support streaks for Modern Warfare 3, like, if you're trying to get an EMP instead of, you know, keep on dying, and you go like 18 and 20 and you get an EMP, I think, you know, every time you get a death, you get like -1 or something like that on your score streak. I don't know, I'm just kind of rambling at this point, but anyway, I hope you enjoyed this gameplay. I know I kind of played like a dick, but it was fun for me. So let me know your guys' thoughts if you're worried about anything in particular, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.